Hi, my name is Sydney Rondo, and I am an administrative staff member for the Career and Community Studies program. Career and Community Studies is a comprehensive transition program for adults with intellectual disabilities, developmental disabilities, and autism from ages of 18 to 26 that have a diagnosed disability and are finished with high school. For criteria for students to come to the CCS program, they must have a diagnosed disability before age of 18. Students must have an understanding of their disability, their strengths that come with that, their needs, what they're interested in, as well as their preferences. The students must have at least a 4th grade reading level to be in the program or be familiar with the use of assistive technology to help them reach a 4th grade reading level. Students will be responsible for refilling their own medications and managing medications while they're here on campus. It's important that students are able to demonstrate basic safety skills in unsupervised situations, as that is very typical when they are here on campus. Here at CCS, we have 3 different program options. So we have our most popular program is the traditional 4-year program, and then we offer 2 2-year programs. The first 2-year program focuses on employment readiness, and the second 2-year program focuses on college prep. The 4-year program, students take CCS classes that we teach here with the CCS faculty. The curriculum ranges from independent living skills, social skills, healthy living, career exploration, disability awareness, and self-determination. Students also take what we call KSU Primary Courses. KSU Primary Courses are Kent State elective courses that are taught by other professors and instructors at the university. Those are what you would imagine general elective courses being, such as biology, nutrition, English courses, public speaking. Any topic that the student is interested in taking, they have access to take that class. Also within the 4-year program, students begin working their sophomore year, and they continue to work an increased amount of hours every year until they reach their senior year. The 4-year program, these students complete 120 credit hours, the same as a traditional bachelor's degree. For the 2-year employment readiness program, it focuses on employment soft skills. So this program is designed for students who might not need a full 4 years in a college setting, but they are looking to gain basic employment skills so that when they leave here, they can go and have a job of their choice, and the skills and tasks that they've learned here are applicable to any environment. With the 2 years, obviously things are a little bit accelerated, so we work with students on the career exploration process to talk about different environments where they might excel in based on their personality, their strengths, their needs, and their preferences within their environment. Students in the 2-year career readiness program do not take Kent State primary courses. They solely focus on their employment skills and preparation while they're here. Students in the 2-year college prep program are typically students who are looking to seek some kind of a degree once they were to leave us. Typically, the students in the college prep program are coming here to work on the skills necessary to take college classes. It is typically their first exposure to the college environment and taking coursework without the accommodations and modifications that they were used to in high school. They come here and they take the KSU Primary Courses, and they gain all of the skills necessary to succeed in college courses, and with the goal of leaving here and enrolling in a degree-seeking program here or elsewhere. For both 2-year program options, students are required to complete 60 credit hours, similar to what any other 2-year college programs would be. Students for all 3 programs have the option to live on campus. The first year that students live on campus, they live in Manchester Hall in the Eastway Center here on campus. They typically have a roommate that is a student within the program as well, or if they have an accommodation, they can live in a single room. Manchester Hall, like many of the dorms on campus, has the pod-style bathrooms on the floor, which are communal bathrooms with semi-private pods inside. After the students pass their independent living assessment their first year in the dorms, they have the opportunity to choose any other dorm they would like to live in on campus, or potentially move off campus into an apartment, again, either by themselves, with other CCS students if they choose, or with friends outside of the program.
Hi, my name is Dr. Cynthia Kenyon, and I am faculty at Kent State Career and Community Studies program. Our main goal is to improve quality of life through the experience on a college campus, taking college courses and learning about jobs. Students in the CCS program take Kent State courses in the college of their choice. They can take up to 2 Kent State courses a semester along with their CCS curriculum courses. These courses are in line with what their interests are, what they want to do. Later on in the program, they learn about their career interests, but to start with, they can take courses in any area that they're interested in. And when they go to the Kent State classes, they have a peer mentor, or what we call an academic instructor, go with them. The job of the academic instructor is to help the student participate in the course and get them to be able to participate as independently as they can. They attend the course with the student until the student is ready. Students who are attending Kent State courses, they learn about their accommodations and modifications, and they learn what the difference is. These are not selected for them, but the student learns about these accommodations and modifications and is able to select which ones they want to do to assist them in their coursework. In the Kent State courses, the students are graded on effort and not on content. They are working on how to be punctual for a course, how to be prepared and participate, how to perform, and most importantly, how to behave in an environment that is new to them. Anytime that these skills are learned, we call them the 5 Ps, they can generalize then to other areas of their life, whatever they choose to do. The students also take courses in the CCS curriculum. These courses are designed to equip students with the skills that they are going to need to improve the quality of their life and adult outcomes. The curriculum is based on the concept of self-determination. We focus on the skills of self-determination. Students learn how to identify their own problems and how to make a change. They go through a series of coming up with options and resources to help them make that change. They set goals, their own goals. They create the steps to reach those goals. They self-monitor each step. Is it working? Is it not? Most importantly, we focus on self-awareness though. They learn who they are, what their strengths are, their interests and their preferences, and then what needs they have that they need to self-advocate for. And in the end, they are the ones who decide what to do. No longer is somebody telling them what to do, when to do it, how to do it, why to do it. They are in the driver's seat now.
Hi, I'm Jennifer Miller. I'm the career faculty for the Career and Community Studies program. Students take CCS career courses to help them narrow career possibilities and learn how to work in different types of environments to help them find a realistic career path. They also work in jobs on and off campus to fulfill requirements for the practicums and internships that they take that should prepare them for an entry-level, competitively paid job after graduation. Students attend jobs on and off campus with the support of a peer mentor. We call that person a job coach. The job coach's role is to be with the student and fade out as the student becomes more independent while they're at work. And we call this working ourselves out of a job. So the student starts off with the job coach right near them, and then as they learn the different skills required for the job coach gives less support until eventually the student is independent and going to work by themselves. In the process of working ourselves out of a job, the job coach still does check in with the student periodically, usually once a week, to make sure that the student is still working independently, and also the opportunity for the job coach to move back in as new skills are learned and higher level jobs are offered. CCS will work with each student to find a career path of their choice. Jobs are available for students to work in a field of interest and to develop occupational skills to increase their employment success upon graduation.
Hi, my name is Nicole Rocknich, and I am the Independent Living faculty at Career and Community Studies. So as first-year dorm students are in the Independent Living program, and within the program, Independent Living instructors support students in learning and improving their independent living skills, such as on and off-campus navigation, filling their white space, which is free time in their schedule, as well as personal and dorm room hygiene. Within some CCS classes, students also have the opportunity to take advantage of the facilities offered at the rec center, as well as attend food lab, where students create dishes with other students within the hospitality management major. CCS students also attend dorm support events, which are events in the evening that are offered to all CCS students. So CCS students identify events on and off campus, as well as create their own events. And then a schedule is created, and then CCS students identify which events they would like to attend throughout the week. So some examples of dorm support events include karaoke night, going to sporting events, trivia night, and homework night, where students have the opportunity to work on assignments with the support of CCS staff members.
In high school, students are covered under IDEA, the Individuals with Disabilities Education Act, giving them legal accommodations and modifications through an IEP. Once a student comes here, they obviously no longer have their IEP. When they come to campus, they will go through what is called the Student Accessibility Services Office, also known as SAS, to receive accommodations. So you'll work with the SAS office to determine the reasonable accommodations for the student within the academic setting. If they're a CCS student, we even take that a step further and we are able to provide modifications through our program. So the difference between accommodations and modifications is actually quite large. Accommodations are legally required through the ADA, Americans with Disabilities Act, that your student is now covered under once they're an adult. Examples of those accommodations can be things like testing services, copies of PowerPoint notes, deadline modifications. These are things that are helping the student have access to the general curriculum. Modifications are specific to CCS because we are a non-degree program. We have the opportunity to modify assignments or tasks within a classroom. Examples of modifications would be things like shortening how long an assignment would be for a student. So let's say a student's taking a course where they have to write a 5-page paper, but they determined they would be able to write a better paper based on their skills at 2 pages. So we're able to modify that assignment and change it so the student is only required to write 2 pages because it's better fit for their skill set. When we teach about accommodations, we teach that accommodations give the student access, whereas the modifications are put in place to help the student have success.
My name is Haley. I am a freshman in the Career and Community Studies program. This is Wu. He is my foster with 4 Paws for Ability. 4 Paws is an organization and we train service dogs, and they are paired up with either a child who has a disability or a veteran. For the application process, you apply online and then you come in for an interview at Kent. And then there is also an option where you can come and tour Kent State with CCS. My favorite part of Kent State is being able to join the clubs and getting to meet people outside of CCS. High five! Yes! Good job!
My name is Dinesh Fulton, and I'm a sophomore at Kent State University in the Career and Community Studies program. I work at the rec So I work here for my sophomore practicum job. You'll have junior practicum and you'll have senior practicum. And my work experience so far is pretty good. My favorite part is probably the football games I like, and some of the tailgates, and the basketball games.
My name is Gabe Ropchak. I'm in the Career and Community Studies program, and this is my third year, so I'm a junior. On campus, there's lots of places to eat. There's the Eastway Cafeteria, there's the DI Hub, Rosie's Diner. I like that I get to meet other people in the program and that I have my independence. I get to spread my wings a little bit.